so it's okay to park like that?
So it's okay to park like that? So you're gonna give us a ticket, but you're not gonna give them a ticket?
Are you getting a ticket?
I don't know, really, man.
Okay.
You have to play the games like that, man. You're so rude, man. Really? You shouldn't wear a badge. I'm not paying almost 20 grand in taxes this year just for you to act like that, man. That's shameful.
I hope that if you guys do ever grow some balls and arrest this guy, you know, that he takes you to court while you're still within your term of office. Because what's going on is just disgusting and not...
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
Oh, she got the gloves on already. Look at that approach. Hey. It's a female, so she might be talking.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Madera here, PD is kind of about a pop. I don't know what you guys telling me to bring my camera and he's maybe called too. So. Okay, perfect.
Intimidation tactic. She already had her gloves on. Why take them off and then put them back on?
Alright, perfect, thank you. Just tell it to me alone, because they told me they were going to break my camera. And they came just running like...
Okay, well listen, you can't be on, you were on the property at one time.
No.
This is ADA approved.
Okay.
This is ADA approved, and we only remain on public property. We're not going to go in the property.
Okay, so is all this blacktop area right
Yeah,
now?
no, you're fine.
Okay,
Thank you,
well,
thank
I'm
you.
just saying.
Yeah,
You mind giving that truck a ticket for the way they were parked right now?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
Okay? Why don't you just do what you need to do, okay?
I am
Stay off
doing
the
what I need to do.
property.
Why don't you do what
Why
you
have
need to do?
be rude? We're not being
I'm
rude,
not
man.
being rude.
We're
I'm not.
being rude.
You're not going to tell me to go.
Is
give
it
people
okay to
tickets.
park like that?
We've got our guy pulling the camera footage from those cameras right there.
Sure. Okay. It's your property. You can do what you need to do.
Oh, so it's okay to park like that?
So it's okay to park like that? So you're gonna give us a ticket, but you're not gonna give them a ticket?
Are you getting a ticket?
I don't know, but he's saying he's gonna
I
pull
don't
out some
think you're going to be
cameras.
on private property.
We were in a private property. Why you have to be so rude, man?
I'm not rude.
Yeah, you're being rude.
I really don't know what your purpose of being here is.
What's your
I
name
work
and
on a
badge number?
project.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll work
that's
on your
it.
project on the street and make
What's
sure
your name
you're
and
out
badge number?
off so people can drive through here and get in and out.
Yeah,
You're actually
we
in
always
the...
done that.
What's your name and badge
They
number?
were blocking.
Okay.
They were the ones. You saw them blocking, right? Did you saw us blocking? Who do you saw blocking?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Who do you see blocking?
I didn't see anybody blocking anything.
Oh.
Just stay off so the
Oh,
cars
really?
can get in and
Really,
out.
ma'am? Really, ma'am? You have
Okay.
to play the games like that, man? You're so rude, man. Really?
doing my
You shouldn't
job.
wear a badge. I'm not paying almost 20 grand in taxes this year just for you to act like that, man. That's shameful. Shame on you.
Hey, bro, I don't know what they told you. We're just regular recording, and we're just recording normal, and they came at us all hostile, man. I don't know what they said, but yeah, man, they came at us all hostile. I don't know if that's your manager or what, man, but they're pretty vicious. We got a YouTube channel, and we just go out and record and do First Amendments, man. Just to show people that we have the right to record. Like if you were to go out to another city or whatever, and you want to record something that you like, and people come out and they call the cops on you for no reason, you can get arrested for just taking a picture at something that you like, a picture or whatever it is. And right now, people are getting arrested everywhere just for filming, man. And we're just not doing nothing wrong.
I think they're really tripping because they're recording the business. You know?
Yeah.
You get our point of view. I think that's what they're really tripping.
But I mean, we what are we gonna do with you guys' business? You know what I mean? Like you guys got gates. You guys are secure. What are we gonna do? We're just recording. You can look this up on Google Maps. You know what I mean? You can get a street view of where we're at right now. It's not like if we're up in there, you know what I mean, recording what you guys got. But we mean you guys no disrespect, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I need to go down all like this. You
he's
know?
pissed though, man, because they came at us all crazy, like threatening us they're gonna beat our ass, and yeah, man. So that's why we're not coming at you like that. You know what I mean? You didn't come at us like that.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I got my fucking serious.
But you can look me up, bro, on Tulare County Cop Watch on YouTube, man.
10/22/513. Good job.
On a scorching afternoon in California's industrial heartland, where over 58 million surveillance cameras operate daily, a bold auditor stood his ground against threats from private security and pressure from a local female officer. No ID? Go backing down, he firmly exercised his First Amendment right to record in public. When surrounded, stay calm, keep recording, and never trespass on private property. The law protects you if you understand your rights. Subscribe to Mr. Right, leave a comment, and share to support our legal freedoms. Now let's move on to the second video.
I'm not afraid to give my name. My name's Joshua Kimber. I won't even push the button because you have no legal wall or backing behind it.
We know
I'm not
that.
gonna stop after 3 minutes. I'll finish when I finish. Is that a problem with you this time, John? It was last time, but. So, thanks, Eric. You stole some of my speech. But it's truth.
Highlighted for you.
It's truth. What he was saying is truth. When I sit there and do the research, and he sits there and does the research, and we come to the same case laws, it should show you it's not that hard to find. It's not. If you took 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, devoted a day to read it like we do. We're not just reading this because we want to go against you. We know it's there. We take the time, we research it, we present it to you, and it gets tossed out. Just gets tossed out. In my viewpoint, that's petty. You shouldn't be sitting in that seat as the mayor. If you have reacted how you have to locking doors down, doing everything you have done right there, you are a child in my viewpoint, and you need to leave office. All 4 of you guys voted on these rules. Well, you know how the IC code works? For anything to be put on the agenda, it has to be posted for 48 hours. Carrie, am I wrong? It has to be posted for 48 hours. Saturdays, Sundays do not count. So
Meeks, is he wrong?
Am I Meeks? You're the city attorney. Am I
That's the
wrong?
mayor's man there.
You don't know? Please educate these guys. They're all looking at you, Meeks. They want to know.
What about your time, Meeks?
They're all looking at you. The
You're getting paid
council, would
here.
you like to know from your city attorney if I'm right or wrong? You have a right to know. You can ask him. He won't
I
answer
think you
me.
committed an open door violation.
But when we
Are you
research
laughing?
this stuff,
Do you disagree, Lisa?
a law or regulation or executive act that limits political speech is almost always struck down in court. Almost always. Because it goes against the Constitution. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. That trumps it all. Am I wrong, Meeks? When you guys all took an oath to this office, what was the first thing you swore your oath to?
Under God.
It wasn't to Bob. It wasn't to Winchester. It was to the United States Constitution. Why? Because these laws are put in place not for us to stay in line, for us to be in order. They were put in place to prevent government from overreaching. That's what the Constitution is. That's what the amendments are. Is to prevent you guys from your seats from overreaching and overusing your power against us citizens. And from time to time, you might have to shed some blood. You have to. It says it. I don't want to shed no blood. I want to be heard. I want you guys to read, and I want you to be educated. I want you guys to stop. I've requested 6 to 8 times that this man apologize for everything he's done, and I would have stopped. I begged him to apologize. I asked. I was nice when I first came here. Bob, our first encounter, was it a good, calm encounter?
I've never had a good calm encounter.
No? I have it on video, Bob.
I've seen it on
we
video.
We were both respectful,
3
back and
minutes.
forth. I don't give a shit about your 3 minutes in my viewpoint. What? Your rules that you just adopted that can't even go into place for how long, Lisa? You can sit there and get
3
mad.
minutes.
You should be just as mad as me.
Established amount.
Where?
Per month.
What law? What law? We're going by laws here, not feelings.
Please have
This
a
is
seat.
going, no, I will not have a seat. I am speaking right now.
Why don't you
Your
call
3
public
minutes is
action?
I don't care. I don't care what the public accessor says. Arrest me and let's fight it in court, Bob. Arrest me and let's fight it in court.
3 minutes. Nobody's gonna arrest anybody. He can have my 3
That's
minutes.
3 minutes. Can I get my 3
minutes?
6 minutes. Anybody else?
I have about 30 seconds left. You can have that.
Thank you. That gives me about 9 minutes. I'm not done. I'm still speaking. So, when I go
Viewpoint
and read this stuff
discrimination.
up,
Read it up.
the court has to.
To stop.
I don't care what you ask. I deny you.
It's not your meeting,
It's
Bob.
not your meeting. It's not your
It's
meeting.
their
Bob.
meeting.
It's our meeting.
not your
It's
meeting.
meeting for us, the citizens.
Your constituents want him to speak.
Where's your time?
And we can politely
You don't have a gavel.
And I can politely tell you that.
We can please ask the police to offer to take you out.
Let him talk.
Come on, I'm still gonna talk. Bert, you wanna get up and do something, or you wanna tell her I have every legal right?
Let him talk.
If we're not gonna be able to conduct the meeting, I make a motion to
The
adjourn.
meeting's over, this is public concern. Learn the law, Lisa, I have it right here. Read it. It's highlighted for you.
1997.
You
I need to speak still.
You as counsel.
I resent that statement.
We still have 2 people who want to speak.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
And you're
Okay.
gonna have to ask him to please sit down.
Well, I just want to hear. I
I'm
don't
not
want
mad
to
at me,
hear
I'm
what
mad
he
at you
has
guys
to
for being
say.
cowards and leaving. Listen, you guys should be just as mad as I am right now.
I could ask
You
him to
guys should
sit
be just as
down.
mad.
I could ask him to sit down, or I could ask you to just let him talk. You know what I mean? I could ask either of you guys.
3 minutes.
Okay. Well, I have some things to say.
I couldn't find a
We're
written
gonna,
rule
we're gonna place you
on
guys
3
on
minutes
notice.
before tonight.
We're gonna place you guys on notice.
If we
Everyone
want to
that's here
vacate
is
their
acting
seats,
in the-
hey Niles, where's Niles?
After
Niles, come up in here. You're going to be running for mayor anyways.
Bonds,
We can get
we'll
Miles,
leave
Tom,
for
I see
bonds.
you.
You guys know what that's gonna do?
Go ahead, man.
You know what that's gonna do to your
All right.
Lisa?
Guys,
Legal.
Josh has sat down. Will you let me please say my part here? I'm willing to stop within the time.
Bob,
I know, like you're a joke.
the sheriff's department.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Okay. All right, guys. Now, I did not prepare this. This isn't my usual habitat here. My name is Craig Hendry. All right. Now, I have, not so much as a legal issue with what's going on here as a moral issue. I don't control anybody but myself. I've got control over my own vocal folds and my arms and legs. And the idea that I would try to claim ownership and therefore control over somebody else is just disgusting to me. But I'll tell you, this has happened before in our great country, and it hasn't been struck down by a court before. So to the citizens of this city, that is a possibility again. At the start of our great nation, President John Adams, the second president, made a law called the Alien and Sedition Acts, in which any seditious speech towards the president or the Congress was met with 2 years in jail or a $10,000 fine. Now, this was not right or just, and nobody thinks it was. It was still allowed, though, right? Now, everybody, I think, in this room would agree that that was a ridiculous law, and that anybody who is jailed over it is a victim of government misconduct. Right? But just because you can do things doesn't mean you should do things, right? I hope that if you guys do ever grow some balls and arrest this guy, that he takes you to court while you're still within your term of office. Because what's going on is just disgusting, and not all the case law in the world could be cited. Who the hell cares? It's just words, right? Sticks and stones may break my bones. And I get that it's a city council meeting, but if your constituents here who pay your paychecks, and they do, If they would like to say something to you, why not hear them? Why not show them that respect? It's just human to human contact. So with that, guys, I will give the rest of my time to Josh. He got anything to say? So, go ahead, Josh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, we got more. Sorry, brother. I didn't want to get up in your business. Are you leaving? After my address to the council, the mayor stood up and left the meeting. Shortly after, the true leader of the community took up the mayor's seat and gavel in a victorious gesture that I had the pleasure of capturing in person. This community really stood up and expressed themselves as free people that weren't scared in the least of government. And it's very enjoyable to see. Let's watch. Thanks for listening to me, at least.
Here we go. We have the mayor.
No.
He can't be there.
That is not the seat. He needs to be with the
Whose
public.
seat? It's gonna be.
There ain't no law against sitting in a seat in public. Like, you know, like, I don't know.
Sure, they didn't vote.
They whispered it to each other.
Okay, she's abandoned her seat. We need another council. Can we call
Yeah.
this one in?
Yeah, I got you. Could you?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna.
For the citizen comment
You guys are
time.
not allowed. You guys are ridiculous. Why can't we talk?
What's
We are asking for you to be removed, Lisa. We're asking for you to be removed, man.
Bye-bye.
Please remove
Sorry,
Lisa
sir.
Friend.
I guess this is just a joke meeting, I guess.
That's
all that is.
Let's
I don't know.
unfriend
The only
Winchester.
one that's any good is the lady back here taking.
I don't know. Yeah. I was gonna say this guy seemed pretty good to me too, and I was here for about 20 minutes. So, yeah. All
I
right.
think they seem to hear a little. How long you got to clear out the building after the meeting, Bert? 10 minutes, 15 minutes? 15 minutes.
All right.
Is there any other public concerns? Is there any other public concerns?
Sorry.
You're not the one.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh. Assault! Yeah, I want a witness to it with my own two eyes. Hi.
Hey, Bert, your niece says hi.
Excuse me again, I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. I'm trying to shut it off.
Hey, I liked what you said, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. Likewise.
I can't get you.
Right, but it's being divvied up, whatever.
Right.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I know things are gonna be a little rough just to get in, but that's what it takes to get a line started.
Let's hear from Mayor Josh.
It's a joke, man.
Yeah, no, this is all a
See
joke.
what I've
Yeah.
been dealing with, man?
Yeah.
It's just escalating and getting worse each time.
What about you going up? What about you going up made him want to leave? What about you going up there made him want to leave? Oh, you're the one that's sued.
Free speech last night.
Oh God, that's funny, man. Well, dude, you're blessed that. I mean, that's the way the Constitution works. Is that these guys are the executive branch and they decide on their own whether it's constitutional, and I respect the hell out of them for that. It's crazy to see it at work. It's like, yeah. Yeah, well, good. Good.
You probably are good people on the most part. I can't speak what's in somebody's heart, but I try to be a moral man. You know, I try to do things good. And I'm sure you guys probably try too. But are you guys thinking about what you're doing before you eyeing in seconds and gaveling and all that? You know, because we got a room full of people right here that says we don't want it, but then you guys push it through anyway. You know what I mean? So you guys got to think about it on a moral standard. When the ways change, you better learn how to surf. You know?
What's your name, sir?
I'm a free man.
Damn right.
You know, embarrass the seat that you sit in. Okay? Sit down, think about what's going on. Think about what you're doing and what you're causing. Because that, you see the uproar that you got, your little gavel didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here just dogging you out because I know that you probably are good people on the most part. I can't speak what's in somebody's heart, but I try to be a moral man. You know, I try to do things good. And I'm sure you guys probably try too. But are you guys thinking about what you're doing before you eyeing in seconds and gaveling and all that? You know, because we got a room full of people right here that says we don't want it, but then you guys push it through anyway. You know what I mean? So you guys got to think about it on a moral standard. When the ways change, you better learn how to surf. You know?
What's your name, sir?
I'm a free man.
Damn right.
Thank you for watching until the end of today's video. The two incidents we just witnessed are not just tense confrontations, but powerful proof of how knowledge and civic courage can protect our rights. In the scorching heat of California's industrial zones, where over 58 million surveillance cameras operate daily, a lone auditor stood firm. No ID, no backing down. He faced threats head-on, stayed on public sidewalks, kept recording, and forced both private security and law enforcement to respect the boundaries of the law. Meanwhile, in the seemingly quiet City Hall of Winchester, Indiana, a small town in the American Midwest, a mayor tried to silence dissent by enforcing an unconstitutional speech rule. But the people rose. With sharp arguments and fearless defiance, they pushed back so hard, the mayor walked out of his own meeting. A small city, but a big lesson in real power. It belongs to the people. If you are ever asked to show ID without valid cause or silenced in a public meeting, remember this. You have rights. Stay calm, record everything. Do not cross into private property, and always cite the law. The First Amendment is not just a principle, it is your shield, if you know how to use it. Subscribe to Mr. Right for real-world scenarios, sharp legal breakdowns, and essential lessons every citizen should know. Leave a comment, share this video, and help us spread knowledge to protect our lawful rights.